Cryptocurrency has some massive gains over the last week, now having over a $2.25 trillion worth of market cap, and Bitcoin is close to trading to all-time highs. What are the reasons why for this? John Deaton, who is a crypto lawyer, is looking to unseat Elizabeth Warren for the Senate. And the last thing that we're going to be going over is Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO over at Ripple, has some comments about an XRP spot ETF. Make sure you guys tune in all the way to the end of this video to find out all the details. Hey guys, it's Ryan with Big Dog Investing. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. If you guys could do a couple of things for me, if you guys can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you guys have not done so already. Click the bell notification down below so YouTube can send you guys notifications whenever I release videos. Watch my videos all the way to the end. If you guys could share my videos and share my channel with anyone. I'm trying to grow my channel as much as I can. Definitely need your guys' help in doing so. Getting started, today will be Saturday, March 2nd. The total market cap for all cryptocurrency right now is $2.33 trillion. This is a 1.26% increase on the day today. On the fear and greed index for cryptocurrency right now, we are at an 86, so we are in the extreme greed. Bitcoin right now is currently trading at $61,941, Ethereum $3,424, and XRP right now at 62.97 cents. So we're doing very well right now with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, but also basically any cryptocurrency right now. Looking at our biggest gainers and losers on the day today, this is horrible right now in my opinion. But again, for some reason, these meme tokens are up right now. So Flocky is going to be our biggest gainer, up 52.7%. We have Corgi right here up 49.8%. And then we got BCH right now up 41.7%. But in my opinion, I'm not messing with any of these meme coins. They're pump and dumps. A lot of people don't realize that there are some like very small wallet holders, like 10% of the wallet holders own 90% of the tokens. If they decide to dump at any time, it can cause a massive chaos, and then the price of the coin will drop drastically. And Loon C, don't want to touch this. If you guys don't know, we talked about this in my last video. But Do Kwon, the founder of the Luna token, he's right now being extradited to the United States. But he was the reason why the Luna token ended up going from over $116 to less than a thousandth of a penny in under 2 hours, and caused massive chaos, and a bunch of people lost a bunch of money. Getting into our news, though, John Deaton. So this is our political aspect. John Deaton is looking to run for Senate. For those of you guys that don't know, he is a lawyer, but he's been in the cryptocurrency world for a little bit right now. He's been talking about the Ripple versus the SEC case. He filed an amicus brief on behalf of Ripple holder or XRP holders. So he's like right here, it says, I'm excited for the opportunity to fight for change and for the people of Massachusetts in the United States Senate. Join my campaign. He's looking for donations and stuff like that. Obviously, he's a lawyer. He has a little bit of money, but these campaigns cost a lot of money. And he's looking to unseat a senator who's been in the Senate for a very long time. With this, though, Elizabeth Warren exiting a private plane and hiding behind her aide once she realizes she's being filmed. Remember, Elizabeth Warren is a climate activist. She wants to kill crypto because crypto is killing the environment. But Warren spent $721,000 on campaign for a private jet in 2020. So if you guys look, you guys can see this is her. She realizes she's being filmed and then immediately follows behind in this girl's footsteps. This is her aide right here. And you don't see her ever again, her face. So she'll hide all the way up until the very end. She'll shake somebody's hand really quick. But it's just kind of funny that she realizes she's being filmed and now is hiding for all of this stuff. My opinion, she's a horrible person. She's in doing a bunch of insider trading, her and Nancy Pelosi. But it caught the eyes of billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban. He's retweeting John Deaton for Senate. So this is Mark Cuban's page right here, and he reposted John Deaton for Senate. So obviously we see some big names coming out looking to unseat Elizabeth Warren. Now, the United States Securities Exchange and Commission, the SEC, charged a Houston resident with insider trading for using non-public information he obtained from his wife, a manager with BP, without her knowledge about the company's planned merger with Travel Centers of America. Now, I read about this, and he basically overheard a phone call that she was on and then ended up buying some stocks based on this. But Stephen wants to point out it's clear that the SEC easily spots insider trading and has no problem pursuing charges when it's against regular citizens are involved. However, the rules are different for politicians. Now, the SEC Gov, how about taking on Nancy and Paul Pelosi, especially for their Nvidia purchase? So Paul Pelosi ended up buying a bunch of Nvidia stock before they ended up giving a government contract. And I was reading reports that they're up over $1.9 million in under 3 months. Yet Nancy Pelosi's Salary while she's on the House is $174,000. Make it make sense. Congrats, Tesla team. So this is what our stocks are. Tesla keeps on doing a bunch of new things. So they have over 600,000 power walls installed worldwide. These things look pretty sweet. So obviously, they're going to generate a bunch of solar energy, these power walls, and then can power houses. Tesla's looking to change the game. We see Kathy Wood. She's the CEO over at ARK Invest. She's been buying a bunch of Tesla stock. In my opinion, again, no financial advice. I think Tesla's going to keep on producing new things, and the stock is going to show in that price wise. I think it might be a good investment. Now, getting into our Watcher Guru news, Nigeria blocks access of the following crypto exchanges: Kraken, Binance, and Coinbase. In my opinion, this is just ridiculous. Obviously, there's some stuff going on right now, and we don't know the reasons why they're doing these blocks, but obviously, there is an agenda right now to stop the advance of cryptocurrency globally, but also there's a lot of countries around the world that are actually trying to embrace cryptocurrency, realizing how much potential it has to change the financial systems. Reddit says that they invested excess cash into Bitcoin and Ethereum and may continue to do so. So they're probably taking MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor's investment advice and actually buying just cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin is what Michael Saylor's buying. But in my opinion, I think that this is good as more businesses start to rely on cryptocurrency rather than just fiat dollars. This can help the advancement of cryptocurrency. Former President Donald Trump says many people are embracing Bitcoin and wanting to pay for it. He says, "You're seeing something that's interesting. I can live with." And I agree. Obviously, Bitcoin, in my opinion, is slow technology, but it is a store of value. And in my opinion, it will always be the number one cryptocurrency by market cap. But can Ethereum get toppled? I do believe so. Nvidia surpasses a $2 trillion market capitalization. And in my opinion, I do think that this was especially a part of the United States getting a government contract with Nvidia. But we'll see if what happens with that. But the stock has gone up like drastically over the last year. Grayscale CEO says a spot Ethereum ETF is not a matter of is a matter of when, not a matter of if. So we saw Grayscale have a spot Bitcoin ETF, and I think there were like 9 or 13 other spot Bitcoin ETFs that got approved at the exact same time. Grayscale and a couple others actually have spot Ethereum ETFs right now, applications in with the SEC. Most of them have been delayed. None have been denied yet, but the SEC is trying to delay the advancement of this. Why, we don't know, but we'll see what happens. And can we see other cryptocurrencies having a spot ETF? In my opinion, I do believe so. Texas Blockchain Council and Bitcoin mining company Riot sues President Biden's administration, citing invasive government data collection. So we'll see what comes out of this. I haven't really read a lot about that. But judge finds Binance $4.3 billion in U.S. plea deal after admitting to money laundering and sanctions violations. We saw a lot of stuff go on with Binance over the last year. We saw the founder and former CEO CZ step down from Binance. We saw Binance.us should kind of shut down a little bit its doors. Their banking partners kind of stopped, being able to change fiat dollars into cryptocurrency, and then vice versa from cryptocurrency back to fiat dollars. Doesn't mean you can't really use the exchange. I'm not using it right now just strictly because of what's been going on with it. But again, do you guys own inside? Do your guys own find your guys' own information, and make your guys' own investment advice with that. MicroStrategy buys an additional 3,000 Bitcoin, roughly about $155 million. He's just buying it up. He doesn't even care. If you guys watch my last video, we talked about how his exit strategy. He was asked about his exit strategy, and he basically says, my exit strategy is to keep on buying Bitcoin. He doesn't care what the price is. He's bought at the all-time highs, and he's also bought at really low prices. With this, though, Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy investment is now at a $4,650,000,000 in unrealized profit. So if he sold this, he would have to pay taxes on this unrealized profit. But right now, he's just basically just sitting on a bunch of just gains right now. And in my opinion, he's doing a great job with it. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz to introduce a bill to ban Federal Reserve from creating a central bank digital currency. In my opinion, I agree with this, even though I know that this will actually help advance cryptocurrency in the long run. But having a Federal Reserve, having a country create a CBDC and being able to track the usage of that coin, from bank accounts and stuff like that, being able to see when purchases are, possibly being able to put expiration dates on when somebody has to spend their money, and then also being able to kind of just take back the money whenever you please. In my opinion, is completely ridiculous. So I'm really for this, even though I know that this would advance cryptocurrency. White House says Bitcoin mining puts a significant strain on the power grid. Fox Business reports. Yeah, obviously anything uses the power grid. If you want to power on your lights, if you want to put food in the fridge, stuff like that, that puts strains on the power grid as well. Obviously, introducing a new technology will, but obviously there's a lot been going on with Bitcoin, and also printing money probably puts a huge strain on the power grid. But we haven't seen the U.S. Treasury or the Federal Reserve talk about that, or the White House talk about that when they go out with all of their reports, when they turn on those printing machines. JP Morgan says we will see a higher cryptocurrency prices, not only sustaining but improving. In my opinion, I agree with this, but we see their CEO Jamie Dimon come out and talk about how if he was the government, he would ban Bitcoin. But how come he's saying that? Yet we're going to see a higher cryptocurrency prices, not only sustaining but also improving. In my opinion, is a complete fraud. He ended up gaining, well, not him personally, but JP Morgan itself ended up gaining like $49 billion in profits last year off of the backs of American people having to pay a bunch of money in interest rates. Hedera, Stellar, and Cardano lead the charge as ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies that could partner with central banks. So these are cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, to look out for. We've seen some massive gains out of Hedera and also Cardano. If we look at HBAR right now, HBAR's token is right now currently at 11.39 cents. If we look at the month, it was trading at like basically 6.9 cents. So it's almost nearly doubled. And then if we also look at ADA Cardano, it's actually doing very well. Also currently trading at 73.69 cents. If we look at just the last month, it was trading at like 49.59 cents as a low. Roughly about 40% up. In my opinion, this is doing very well. Getting into some more news though. I don't know if we talked about this in my last video, but I wanted to address it if we did not. If we did, sorry that I'm repeating it. But Circle, we are discontinuing USDC on the Tron blockchain and a phased transition effective immediately. We will no longer mint USDC on Tron. Transfers and remedies. Redemptions on USDC on Tron will continue to operate normally until February of 2025. So you have a little less than a year right now for this to happen. But Circle Mint customers may transfer USDC on Tron to other supported blockchains or redeem for fiat directly with Circle. Retail holders and non-Circle customers may use the hundreds of global services available, including retail exchanges, brokerages, on and off-ramp providers, to transfer USDC to other supported blockchains or redeem for fiat currency. Our decision to discontinue support for USDC on Tron is the result of an enterprise-wide approach that involved business organization compliance and other functions across our company. We will continue to grow USDC and expand its reach to additional blockchains to develop the widest access, broadcast developer choices, and most secure user experience of any dollar stablecoin in the world. As always, USDC remains redeemable one for a US dollar. So they're talking about having it on other blockchains, not on Tron. Could we see this on Hedera, Stellar, Ripple, Ripple's XRP? Yes, in my opinion, I do agree. HBAR would probably be one of my favorites, as well as XRP. Ripple plus HBAR plus Circle USDC are now all part of the Digital Euro Association. Ripple is a gold member, HBAR Foundation is silver, and Circle is bronze. So all of these are a part of Digital Euro Association. So this is why I was thinking that, maybe we could see this with XRP and also HBAR, because Hedera and Ripple are both on there. Now, especially since cryptocurrency is starting to ramp up in price, we're going to see a lot more frauds and scams trying to come out here, trying to say like, hey, send some cryptocurrency here, post your wallet address, give me your username and password. There's something wrong with your account. You need to log in using this link. Don't trust any of those. They're all considered hacks. Hedera comes out and says Hedera does not perform airdrops. Any messages that claim otherwise should be avoided at all costs, along with any suspicious links that may accompany it. Always be cautious and vigilant of malicious actors attempting to scam you. Stay safe. And I completely agree with this. You guys just got to be careful with your cryptocurrency. Great work by Pyth Network, providing real-time market data to the Hedera network for over 400 assets across cryptocurrencies, commodities, equities, FX, and ETFs to enhance on-chain information available for users, developers, and institutions alike. So HBAR's Hedera's blockchain, its hash, or not blockchain, but hashgraph technology is advancing. So in my opinion, I think HBAR is a great token option. No. It's kind of cool that they're getting a little bit of new merch going on at Coinbase. I'm not going to be buying any of this, but it's just nice to see. But if you guys want to get some, it's over at Coinbase Shop. Again, not sponsored. I just thought that this was actually pretty cool. Maybe down the road I might get something, but as of right now, I'm just buying some more cryptocurrency. XDC is foundation is over at ETH Dev in 2024. They had Crypto Coin Club Quincy. He's over at the XDC Foundation. He loves the XTZ token, but he talks about that they're having a bounties program. So he's giving out, well, not him, but the XDC Foundation is giving up for $25,000 up for grabs for developers growing on the XFin network. So XDC is the token that works on the XFin network. So in my opinion, this is growth using XDC. And that, in my opinion, that's a sleeper cryptocurrency right now, trading at really low prices for some reason. I don't know why it hasn't gone up. Ripple partner XRP user Neum Instrum is expanding in the Middle East, connecting with Engis banking services, remittances in Saudi Arabia to offer free international money transfer services through the Engines app for smart devices. So Ripple just keeps on growing outside the United States, waiting for compliance. We're trying to figure out what's going on with this Ripple versus the SEC lawsuit. There was reports that it got extended by about a week from where it was normally at. So we should see something in May and June, in my opinion. I hope it happens sooner, but we're in the remedies phase right now, so we're waiting to see if Ripple's going to have to pay a fine and how much that fine's going to have to be. Quick hints about new Ripple partner Zoink and Ambius Tokens project based in Silicon Valley, but expanding in MENA and Asian markets. They first appeared on the XRPL radar. In speaking at the brief overview, if you guys want to go ahead and look at this, you guys are more than welcome to. And then we have one more thing that we're going to be going over. So we saw this a couple weeks ago, but BlackRock's Larry Fink, this is him. He ended up appearing on Fox Business asking, he got asked about a spot XRP ETF, and he kind of just chuckled a little bit, made a little bit of a comment, and then said, actually, never mind, no comment. And then we ended up having this week, Brad Garlinghouse ended up appearing on Bloomberg's Cryptos TV, and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says he would certainly welcome an XRP ETF. And he was asked about BlackRock statements, and he says, you know what, I'm not going to comment. I know BlackRock has made some comments, but I'm just not going to from here. But he does say that he welcomes an XRP ETF, but he also talks about how any other cryptocurrency can be put as an ETF, and also to help change or mitigate risk, putting some of these cryptocurrency spot ETFs in baskets. In my opinion, it was a great interview. If you guys want to, everything's going to be down in the comments. Thank you guys, and make sure you guys tune into the next video. If you guys can invest with the big dog, stay on the porch. Thank you guys, and have a good one.